It's like 7 o'clock at night, and I don't think I've ever filmed a video this late at night. But this is serious because I finally got this package in. When I tell you this package took me about 15,000 miles to get, like between the back and forth. I don't want to exaggerate. I'm going to talk to you all while I'm opening the box. I'm so excited to open this box. It's been so long, but I want to do it with you all and not like prolong it because I know that what you're here for is the shoes. This is so strangely wrapped and packed. It's like ridiculous, all of the tape that's on here. So what happened was I told you all in my previous video when I kind of did my new in pieces, I'll go ahead and link that video. But I mentioned to you all that myself and Angela were talking almost every day around the holiday shopping time. So from like Black Friday all the way up until Christmas. And I'm going to throw her in this equation too. We were constantly seeing things that we wanted for ourselves instead of actually shopping for others. In this, on December 16th, she sent me a text message that the Cinderella shoes were available at the outlet in Woodbury. So I got really excited. I reached out to the outlet in Woodbury. I'm getting, all right. Okay, we're getting somewhere with the opening of this box. I'm getting excited. So I contacted the store at Woodbury Commons. I asked them if they were having this sale and if they had a shoe. The young lady asked me for my size and womp, womp, womp. She didn't have my size. So I reached out to the outlet in California to see if they had my size. Okay. Again, I'm seeing the most simplistic thing, but it got me super excited. Let me go and take a picture of it so I can pop it up so you all see what got me all excited. You know. I'm going to be filming this with my phone while I'm on my camera because I don't want you all to miss any of what it is that I'm seeing. So the box is here in this sleeve and I'm taking it out. And here we have the Loewe box. So Loewe, this is my first Loewe item ever. And it has the anagram over there on the box. I know. Nobody cares, but I care so much about packaging because it's the beginning of the impression. It's exciting. I'm so excited. Okay, so anyway, I reached out to the Loewe in Palm Springs. The sales associate sent me over a couple of pictures, and I decided it was a toss-up between pink and green. I'm a green girl. No, this is not because of the video. This is legitimately what I want to work, right? So I decided to get them in green. She had them in my size. She got my information. Again, that was on December 16th. Today that I actually received this, it is December 20th. I'll tell you more, but let me open the box first. Let me open it up first. Now I'm trying to record this with my phone while I open it because I want you all to see my honest and real first impressions of this item. Okay, so now there's more Loewe items. We have the envelope and some of these other things. I'm going to get into all of these things later, throwing those down over on the floor. And I'm just opening up the paper. Oh, okay. All right. They are really getting us today. They're making me work for it. Do you see that it's still here in these dust bags? Okay, I'm going to have to put the camera down at this point. Well, the phone camera, and really use both hands so I can show you all. My Cinderella shoes are here. I hope I'm as excited when I see them as I am to just talk about them. It's just so pretty. I'll never be able to put it back in the box like this. But okay, 2 dust bags, as you would have seen. Okay. I'm going to take it out together. Okay. My Loewe Chrystal toy pumps have arrived. I think that they're super pretty. Really good. It even has green on the inside. It says Loewe in there. We have Loewe here under the heel. I guess that as you're walking away, you would be able to see that it says Loewe. They're super cute. I hope that they fit. And as I said, I am a green girl. Why did it take me 15,000 miles to receive these shoes? Here's the story time, right? I'm going to go ahead. I'll try the shoes on. I'm going to do all of those things for you all, give you a first impressions, all of the good stuff. But what had happened was, as I mentioned, on December 16th is when they emailed me the link for the order, meaning that when you want to purchase something, they feel perfect. They feel so good. Although I'm sitting, I can just tell. It's almost like the shape conforms perfectly to your foot. Look at the little heel. It's so good. Oh my. Yes, yes, yes. I got them. And look at that sparkle. Yes. Okay. So, why 15,000 miles? Because as I said, I'm in New York on the East Coast. I ordered them from the Loewe outlet in, I believe it's called Palm Desert. But anyway, it's in California. That's 3,000 miles away. When you order something by phone from an outlet, they send you a link that you have to use to purchase the item, and the link only lasts for 24 hours. So I received the link on the evening of December 16th. I actually placed the order at approximately 6 a.m. East Coast time, 6 a.m. on the 17th. The item shipped to me. I believe it was the day after Christmas on December 26th where I reached out and said, like, where's my package? And the sales associate proceeds to tell me that the item was refused. I said, no, the item wasn't refused. I actually never received the item. And so she said, oh, well, it's stating that it was refused, so it's en route back to California. There's nothing that they can do except for when it gets to California, they'll go on ahead and ship it back to me. If you don't know, I'm here to tell you, it's a 7 or 8 day turnaround for something to go from the East Coast to the West Coast when it's traveling UPS ground. That's just the way it is. So there's no way they could stop it. The package goes all the way back to California. They ship it back out to me. I tell them at this point, because I'm sorry, I should have mentioned this. When they first shipped it to me, no tracking number was provided. All I knew is that it would be signature required. That's the only thing I knew. So now it gets back to them in California. They ship it back out to me. And for 2 days straight, the message on UPS continued to say, scheduled for delivery today, scheduled for delivery today for 2 days, but it never referenced at what time. They did actually, I guess if you're putting this together, I'm telling this story like so haphazardly. Anyway, when they originally sent out the package, they did not provide me with a tracking number. When they reshipped the package, they did in fact provide me with a tracking number. I tracked the package. It arrived in New York. I checked it on 2 different occasions, and it mentioned that it was scheduled to deliver that day by 9 p.m. Each of those days, I heard Mr. Coy asking the UPS driver, do you have this package? And they continued to say no. Now, the following day, after 2 days straight, when the package said that it would deliver that day, but never said out for delivery. Just said scheduled for delivery, but never out for delivery. The morning, I think it was a Thursday, but don't quote me. I received, one second, look, it's the person here herself. True story. Hello, you are on my video. I'm actually filming. Say hello to the crew because I'm talking about you.
Oh, hello, crew.
And what do you think? And what do you
I hope it's the thing.
You hope it's the thing? What thing? Say the thing.
I hope it's good things.
What things? What? Oh, good things. Good things that I'm saying about you.
Good things
What?
that you're saying about me. Or are you
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm saying good things, but what arrived? What finally showed up today?
That's what I was actually calling to see. It popped in my head, and I was like, I wonder if you got your Loewe shoes.
All right, let me finish the video. I'm gonna call you back. They're here. Okay. They're here. One of them is on my foot, and the other one's still in the box. But let me finish. I was in the story time. I'll call you right back. Okay.
All right.
See, I told you. So anyway, where was I? Okay. So this morning, I think it was a Thursday morning. I'll put the exact date on the screen. I'll need to look in the phone to look it up. I get a text message at like 3:55 a.m. in the morning saying delivery exception, some kind of wording like that. The long and short of it, because you all don't really care, but the long and short of it was that there was a problem with the delivery yet again. So now it's basically 4 a.m. Eastern time, which means 1 a.m. in California. I wait a few hours, maybe 4 hours or so, until 8 a.m. I call UPS and they proceed to call back. They ask me, what is my address? I tell them, but the address is off by a digit. I'm explaining to them that that's not my error. That must be the shipper's error. It's not my thing. Just leave it at the UPS location and I'll go on over there and I'll pick it up. The operator tells me, no, we can't do that because you're not the shipper. We would have to get permission from the shipper to change the address. I said, you have to change the address because the address is incorrect. Anyway, they're telling me no. Now I'm realizing that it's a problem because it is 8 a.m. Eastern time, which means 5 a.m. in California. So UPS is already prepared to route the shoes back to California. By the time I get in touch with Loewe, it is 1 p.m. Eastern time, meaning 10 a.m. in California. They tell me that they'll try to intercept the package, but the best case scenario, the best thing that they could offer is that once the shoes went back another 8 days to California, that they would ship it to me 2-day air. This is what they told me. So I had to wait for it to go all the way back to California again. So now we're at, what is that? 12,000 miles. And then it finally got there. They shipped it 2-day air, which actually took 5 days because of the MLK holiday. And now I finally have these shoes that took me 1 month and 3 days to receive, and 3 times 5? 15,000 miles. Yeah, it is 5, right? Because from California to me, then from me back to California, then from California back to me, then from me back to California, and finally to me. So 3 times 5 is 15. But were these beauties worth it? Were they worth the 1 month wait? Were they worth it? As of now, I can only say yes. So thank you very much for my story time. If you have any idea how I can style these beauties, please, please, please let me know down in the comments. You know, truthfully, if you care, I hope that you all didn't, I was going to say, I hope that you all didn't hang up, but I hope that you all didn't end the video yet. You know, there is an influencer who I really love, and her name is Ken Smith. And Ken Smith, I saw wear the same shape shoe many times, but hers didn't have the bedazzle. In fact, when I was telling Angela that I wanted this particular shoe, I mentioned it to her that, but I wanted it in a matte color. I was never really looking for it to be as blingy or blinged out as it is, because to be honest with you, I don't even know that I'm a crystal girl. I don't know if I'm that girl, but I do love the shape and style of this shoe. I'll pop up a picture of Ken Smith wearing them. She styled them, I think, 2 different ways that I just thought was incredible. And this second look here with the gray sweatpants, I think is such a vibe. When I tell you that was Ken, but that is me to a C. Real talk. So I feel like I'm not going to just go copycat that, because that's Ken and I'm going to be me. I'm going to be me all day long, but I cannot wait to style these. I think I'm going to do something similar, a little contradictory style, a juxtaposition, something real street, because you know I am straight hood, mixed with a little bit of princess, because I have my princess shoe, my Cinderella shoe. So stay tuned to see how I style it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed sharing it. Let me know what you like of me filming at night. Like, is it working? Is it a vibe? Most of all, please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up and comment. Do not forget to come back and see me again. Remember that everything I've shared in this video and every one of my videos is me to a C. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.